Hi, this is Caroline. And today, first thing this morning, there was an owl up in our back tree. There he turns his head. Ah, we had an owl in our backyard in the wintertime a couple of years back. So since he was in the back tree, I wanted to see if I can get a little bit closer. And as I come through the shade here, if you look to the top middle, you can see him fly away. I slow down the video so you can see right there he flies. And there's another one. So there were two owls. We only seen the one. Yeah, they're up in that dead tree, so they might miss that tree once we cut it down. There are grapevines growing up, and that's what gives it its color, but actually the tree's dead. It's just on the other side of our fire pit. Yeah, he's gone. So I'll just go through the fire pit now and go around the backyard just to show you what it looks like back here. I have grapevines. They're Virginia creepers. Here's a moose sign, welcome. And I have suns with the faces. Oh, a moon and stars. But basically suns and like the ring of fire for the fire pit. Oh, and here's a tree. The big ring and wire made it into a tree. There is a sun up over the archway there too. And since I'm back here, I just want to go to the backyard and see you spruce trees, the blue spruce trees that we planted. When we first moved in on the land, we planted the spruce trees to the back as a border around. And I planted the little middle one there, probably 7 years ago now. And there's a golden elder just in front of those dead trees. And I planted a small spruce tree last year, thinking that when the big dead trees come down, this one can go over there in its spot. But it's hanging out with the ribbon grass there now. Golden elder and spruce trees. Way back is a cedar tree that was on the property. I just left it there. And then we put cedar rails around. I love this area. Now it's a bit bright, but yeah, I love this area. And it used to be real shade for the big trees. And now when the trees come down to be sunshine, but I'll put other trees there, I guess, for our border. Yeah, there's just grapevines growing up around the bottom, and it goes and shoots up the tree. So all that will be gone. Cute back here though. I can get a chair and just put it right there. I'll feel like I'm gone somewhere in the woods. Can't see the house from here. And this is a locust tree. And dapples of shade there. Looks nice. Yeah, I like this backyard. And my cedar rails. Now in here is a tree that's is the same as the two over in the Just Imagine circle. So I cut the big branches off away from the rails, and now you can see the tree and all of its crooked branches. Nice Halloween tree. If you draw a tree, it would be like that. And my maple leaf tree, I'll be turning next month. Well, we cut one of the branches off the tree that had the chain on it and the milk in the sugar dish. I moved it over by the door, and I put my Alice underneath it, and Alice is now on a plate. So that cream and sugar used to be hanging off the branch and onto that little bucket that was there. We'll go on now through the side garden and the pathway. There are white flowers here. When I bought the door, the missus had beautiful little white flowers in her garden. She said I can have some, not the ones here in the front, but these ones up against the fence. Now those tall ones mightn't survive it, but the shorter ones might survive. And they have seed pods, so I expect them to come back next year. The daylilies still hanging on there. Yeah, and those rocks, we'll have the whole pathway will be rocks. Got a mum, nice little white mum. Oh, and here's a little froggy, little baby. Yeah, there's the mum. Little round, little balls of white. And here's a flower. It's just it's popping up all over the yard. It's not something I planted, and they got a little yellow blossom just right in the middle. It doesn't open up to a flower, but that's what it looks like right there. It's just like a whimsical kind of a plant, a little bit of yellow. And here's a girl that I got at a yard sale for free, and she's made in England. It's Burlap Girl, and she got braids. Handmade in Ben, B-A-I-N, I think, or H, B-A-I-N maybe, England. She got little braids, long neck. She could be Alice too. She got a little basket there. And the bottom of her she's all wrapped up. I don't know what's inside, but I got her, it caves in, so I got her standing on the stump of this cherry tree. We had a cherry tree for 3 years and it died, so we chopped it down. We didn't get rid of the stump because there's another tree spread it out from the root right next to it, so we didn't want to disturb it. But look at these beautiful mushrooms. That's what I'm eyeing here now. I've never seen mushrooms like this before. I don't know because it's a cherry tree and whatever is, the sap of a cherry tree is going into the mushroom. But it has rings of colors like blue and purple and a brown lines. And it looks like ribbon. It's wavy. It looks like it's thin, but it's wavy. And there's a lot of white ones. I think if the white ones grew up, they would be big like that. See how that one is? It starts off white, I think, and then they just get bigger and bigger, and they get the colors. You can see like it got little up and down. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Have you seen one like that before? And is it because it's a cherry tree? But of course I wouldn't touch it because fairies live in the mushrooms. The little brownie fairies were mushrooms. And the toot fairy and the blue fairy, they're all from mushrooms. They all live there. It was very interesting. The whole tree got these little mushrooms on it. See what happens next year, because they weren't there last year. They just keep coming back. Very interesting. I'd like to touch them. But you know, fairies, they could get mad. Should go around them 3 times actually, but is on the tree. I sit on the bench there and look over and see if I can see any fairies. And she's like the godmother of the fairies now. Got her there, minding everything. Just gonna tuck that paper back in so the weather don't beat up the paper. She's from England. A little dame. Yeah, she's cute. Here's the cherry tree. So it's grown pretty big. For just 2 years it was there last year, little thing. And now it's over 10 feet tall. So it's going to be a nice tree. A little bit thin, but there she is. Let's hopefully we'll get cherry blossoms. Little froggies on the log. We'll walk up to the front here now. We went to the back because of the owl. I have some sedums growing here. They're a nice plant because it gives you lots of green. You know, during the summer and the spring you're excited to see green. And then in the fall, those blossoms on the top, this all turns a nice dark pink. I think there's a different ones you can get of this plant too, in different colors. But this area is basically like a red area. I put this little garden in for my son. But this garden is for my son. He lives over in, where is he right now? He's in Vietnam right now, but he goes around to China and all those areas over there. So this garden is for him because they celebrate red over there. The wind chimes in the birdhouse, little watering can in the chair, flowers, little lantern. Geraniums are doing well, eh? Nice red. And the little red bird. There's supposed to be red flowers here at the front there too, but I don't know what happened to them. But here's the sedums over on this side. They're a little bit darker. Look nice up against the blue. So that's one of these plants that you'd see in the garden center. This time of year they sell them now because they're in their color. And the yellow flowers there by my bird bath and little rabbit there. Geraniums up on the deck. And there is a woodpecker at the feeder. There's always a woodpecker at the feeder, I think. And here's the dead tree. It will be cut down. I think it'll be a big stump left behind, and I'll carve into it maybe some faces or little houses like for fairies or for the birds. Something will be done to the stump. Oh, and we got this little fence at a yard sale, and it was gray and kind of bent and old, but we brought it home and painted it black and put it there. Good job there. Thank you. And in the front now I have a new flag. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. With a little bee and the sunflower. good for this time of year. I took the geraniums out of the stand and placed them there behind my girl. Because I put a mum in the stand. I just leave it in the pot because it won't be there for very long. But nice colors for the fall. So I hope you enjoy your garden and enjoy your new blossoms for the season. Bye for now.